Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday from Montreal. I've been here since Monday. It is an amazing place with some amazing people. Been working with people from UNESCO from the Convention on Biodiversity, protecting the planet, making sure that our insects and plants and bugs don't go extinct. And also from the International Civil Aviation Organization. They've got a lot on their plate at the moment, what with carbon footprints and all the rest of it, people flying all over the world. But we've been talking about emotional intelligence because, as you know, that's that's the core of everything I do. Even when I'm talking about marketing yourself, doing your personal brand, it all has to do with how you feel about yourself and how you are managing those emotions. Now, one of the things that comes up time and again in these workshops that I do is that the people who really need these workshops aren't attending. It's the people who are interested in learning about themselves, in doing better, in managing the workload better. They're the people that come into the workshops. And I always get on some of the comments without fail in every organisation I've ever worked with. The people who really need this aren't actually here. Now, but why is that? Well, frequently, particularly in international organisations, the further you get up, the further you get up in the management hierarchy, there's still a lot of men. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a men versus women discussion. But why is it, do you think, that we hear about more men having a midlife crisis than we do women having a midlife crisis? Why do we hear about the support staff not talking to the senior staff? Why is there always this gap? It's all perception, and I want to put this out the window, blast it out of the world once and for all. Yes, men and women are different, but when it comes to the chemicals that we are producing in our brains, we are the same. We might be producing them in different quantities, but if you are stressed out, you are producing cortisol, and cortisol will make you ill. It's as simple as that. If you're feeling positive about life, one of the chemicals you produce is serotonin. If you go running, we all produce endorphins. These are things that make us feel good. But if you're stressed and the work pressure is getting you down, one of the chemicals is cortisol, and in the long term, it will make you ill. Some people call that a midlife crisis. Some people get so bad that, they get to burnout, depression, and worse. So what I want to say to you today, during Mental Health Awareness Week, some people call it Mental Illness Awareness Week, talk to your colleagues. There is this misconception that just because somebody is of a more senior grade, that you are not allowed to have a specific conversation with them, for example, about managing your workload better. If you're a manager, there is this misconceived perception that you're supposed to put on this hard shell, this professional thing, be the boss, tell other people what to do. Well, that doesn't work anymore, because one of the reasons that people do get sick is that they're not talking to each other. We allow these things to go around in our brain. We go home from work at the end of the day feeling stressed, feeling pressured, the workload's too much, people don't understand me. People don't talk to each other anymore. When I was doing my coaching qualification back in 2013, one of the statistics we heard was that our subconscious thinking, our subconscious actions, things that we do automatically every day, were at about 70%, roughly 2/3 of everything. These days, that statistic has gone up to over 90%. And that's the impact of technology. And that's the impact of us not talking to each other. That's the impact of us telling ourselves we should be more efficient, we should be more effective. We are trying to become machines. It's not possible. You're human. You are fabulous being human. So this weekend, talk to somebody or write down how you're feeling on paper, but give those emotions a voice. And even if you're a manager who says to yourself, I should be dealing with this better, forget the job title. That's not who you are. You're a human being too. And on that note, goodbye from Montreal. I'll be sorry to leave it on Saturday. I wish you still a fabulous Feel Good Friday, an amazing weekend talking to other people. Loads of love, and bye for now.